What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is 1:11:22. That's 3 1s and 4 2s. 3 2s. That's 3 1s and 3 2s. And a 0. How is everybody doing on this fine Tuesday? It is cold AF here in the Midwest. Not having a good day. The trend continues from this weekend. Really last week, honestly, Wednesday night, Thursday night, whatever day it was, just continue to have the same issues, but that's personal Charlie. That's not the hero Charlie. The hero Charlie is here. The hero Charlie. Man, I am arrogant. I am arrogant today. Got a good show for you today. Not a lot of new stuff popped off, but I got some great questions that I'd like to spend some time answering today. Some great questions indeed. Got a lot of good members in the chat already. I want to take a second and say hi to the YouTube Guild members. Those YouTube Guild members are those people with different colored names. I like to tell people I don't see color, but that doesn't mean I'm colorblind. You get the joke. Lim, what's up? Ron Niss, Susie Traficante, welcome back, welcome back. Richard Cochran, aloha. On web, got my 6th totem fragment. Congratulations. All Earth. You got some kind of luck, man. You should go buy a lottery ticket. D. Warman is here. Thank you so much for joining us, Dwayne. Darren is here. I see the penguin there in the live stream. Cinder. Joseph Chu. Craig Rich. Great to have you here, Craig. Great to have you here. A couple little tidbits. News for the channel. Friday and Monday is days off for the boys. Days off for the boys. And I'm planning on live streaming, but, you know, who knows? Who knows what'll happen with those kids? Those crazy kids, right? Who knows what's going to happen? 1 sec. Let me pull something up here. There we go. There we go. So the first thing that I want to really discuss today is the idea that factions are coming. Monta HD kind of queued it up for me, so thank you so much for that. I think that the factions integration is coming. If we take a look at the Hero Wars mobile Facebook page, and of course I didn't have it pulled up. Give me a hot second here. Here we go. So we've teased the second faction. As of today, we have the second faction, the Way of Mystery, fully teased here. Now, this isn't new. Like, we've known this information for a couple of weeks now. And it's not like we've not talked about it, because we've talked about this quite a bit. If they continue this trend, let's see. Today's the 11th. That was the second faction that was introduced. 12, 13, 14... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would mean on Saturday, the 15th, is when they would have their 6th and final faction teaser. Now, we know, based on this document that we got earlier last week, we know that January 17th, we're getting an event, Faction Brawls. That would coincide with, the night of the 16th. So Sunday night / Monday morning is when this Faction Brawls is going to go live. I would imagine we're probably going to get some kind of article, some kind of video, something on Sunday, potentially even Saturday. And I'm guessing they are going to make the kickoff of Factions being the 17th, right? That's when we're going to have full access to the full faction system. The Factions Brawl will be live. I'm hoping that it's open to us, not like locked behind specific, like you have to choose heroes from specific like I'm hoping we can mix and match a little bit. I hope we get some kind of true max testing out of it, but I really think that the 17th is when they're going to launch it. I was thinking that they may launch Factions before, maybe Sunday, and then the event goes live on Monday night, right? Monday the 17th. That is Monday, right? Yeah. That was my guess, and it's looking like, since they're doing a faction tease every single day, I would guess that that's going to be the case. And there's a lot of people still upset about the factions. A lot of people commenting on my video that I published this morning And by the way, I published a really cool video this morning breaking down my personal tier list for factions as they sit right now. I think that there's going to be some factions getting a lot of help in 2022. We can pretty well guess what the next heroes are going to be, the next handful of heroes are going to be, at least which factions they're going to. We don't know what the heroes are going to do. Like, we don't know the skills and all of that. But we do know that there is going to be some Way of Eternity help. There's only 7 heroes in the Way of Eternity. Eventually, the Way of Progress is probably going to get a tank. The Way of Nature and the Way of Honor, I think are considered the weakest factions, even though the Way of Eternity only has 7 heroes. I think that the next year's development staff feel like the Nature and the Honor factions are the weakest. And the reason why I say that is because they did a lot of pomp and circumstance. Pomp and circumstance? Who says that? They did a lot of pomp and circumstance for the Way of Eternity. Remember, we had that artifact event for the Undead Tribe. A lot for the Undead Tribe. We had a little bit for the Nature stuff, a little bit for the Honor stuff, almost nothing for the Progress faction. You guys remember that? We got barely any announcements. There was the traditional stuff, but we have so many heroes in the Progress faction, and then Chaos and Mystery just came out like in the last 2 to 3 months. So I think that Eternity, Nature, and Honor are going to get some kind of help, and I think that the Way of Progress will probably get a tank in 2022 also. Those are my best guesses. If you guys are interested in checking out that tier list video, I did publish it, like I said, this morning on my YouTube channel. Go check it out after you finish watching this live stream. It is a good video. And I want to thank Taro for sharing some of his fight screenshots. Taro, I don't know if you're watching, but I know that you do watch these often. If you're not live, then the replay. Taro shared with me a lot of the Way of Progress fights, showing him trouncing basically every meta team that exists using the Ginger Isaac core of heroes. So very excited about all that. What's up, Substantial? Laith, hey Charlie, when the next event on web? The next event's going to be Thursday night / Friday morning. Good evening, Mark. Factions, what's that? It's something on Hero Wars Mobile. What's up, John? You did? I did what? They should make brawls for each hero event. I agree. 100% agree. 100% agree. You know, full max testing during Factions Brawl. Oh yeah, Assassin, I 100% know that. They're going to have some kind of limitation on it, and I'm super mad about it. For all who started playing Hero Way to be OP, Tank Rufus, Satori, Leon, Celeste, Martha. Actually, that's an easily defeated team with the Way of Progress. Sorry. Try again. Maybe they will make faction events. Zol, I'm hoping that since there are 6 factions, that across 2022, we're going to get faction-specific events throughout the year. And what I would bet is they're going to coincide with hero reworks. New heroes. So, for example, let's say that the first hero that Hero Wars Mobile adds is going to be a Way of Eternity hero. Let's just say, hypothetical. So the next hero is, whenever it's going to be, they're going to be a Way of Eternity hero. It's also going to involve a rework of possibly Karkh or Faceless. This is hypothetical, completely hypothetical. And along with it, they will have a faction-specific event surrounding the theme of the faction. And you'll get artifacts that you might use for those faction heroes. Because I didn't like my last mobile guild. I didn't spend any Guild War trophies. After exchange, I should be able to buy 4 to 5 books. Nice. Pomp and circumstances, I did. Mark, we're actually transitioning into Facebook and web topics right now. So a question that I've been getting a lot, and you guys have been seeing those shorts that I've been publishing, right? The YouTube shorts surrounding the new hero. The new hero Soulstone events that Hero Wars Mobile is getting. And I've been getting a lot of questions as to why Facebook and web don't get events like that. And I don't know the main reasoning why, but I tell you what we get instead. So Facebook and web traditionally only has one event per week, and that event traditionally happens Thursday night / Friday morning, depending on where you are in the world. And the events on Facebook and web tend to be bigger and more interactive and have better rewards than the ones on Hero Wars Mobile. Now, contrasting that, Hero Wars Mobile has over twice the number of events. over twice the number of events. Often, Hero Wars Mobile will have 3 events per week. All right, and instead of the 50 Soulstone chests that Hero Wars Web and Facebook get, they get hero-focused Soulstone events scattered throughout the year, 1 to 2 per week, every week. Case in point, we got Thea and Qing Mao in the last week. Now, why they made this decision, I don't know. It might have something to do with memory. It might have something to do with design choices. It might have something to do with just wanting to have a separate set of events. I don't know that they ever lined up the events on mobile and browser. I don't know that they ever did that, but if they did, they divested from that years and years and years ago. So unfortunately, there's not ever going to be just a generic Soulstone event on Facebook and web. But what we are going to get, what we will get, is anytime that there's a new hero or a reworked hero, that hero will get their own event. That hero will get their own event. Simple 50 Soulstone chests at the end of the month, and it would be too easy for us on Facebook Web to get heroes. Yep. Exactly right, Wally. Facebook doesn't need Soulstone events. I agree, Ben. I agree. They've been stingy with Soulstones lately. It feels like it has been a little slower. It feels like things have slowed down a little bit, Assassin. I agree. And everybody's asking when the next Celeste event is. I don't know. I have no idea. In fact, one of my biggest videos in January of 2021, my biggest video, one of the biggest videos, was a breakdown of the leaked events that we had coming that month. And of course, we don't get leaked events a month at a time anymore. We get them 2 or 3 days ahead of time, if that. So it's kind of a bummer. I bet new hero will be hard counter to Sebastian. I mean, Phobos. The Phobos rework is a hard counter to Sebastian. Mark, try Phobos out. Try Phobos. Man, this house music is a little bit more intense than I'm ready for. Even if you get Soulstone event, is going to be cheap Hero Wars event sometimes. Mm-hmm. Charlie, how did you test the engineers against my team when the action thing isn't presented yet? Because I know that the engineer core beats most Satori teams. That one specifically, I don't know that I've tested. Is Sebastian or Jorgen better with twins teams? Baxter, it depends. Yes and no. They're both very strong heroes. Assassin says it's been how long since Tristan released on the Soulstone event? Yep, that's why I feel like they don't like the honor tribe. Phobos is a phobia of the mages in mobile. Yeah, but he crushes Sebastian on Facebook. Crushes him. Especially with this Ascension upgrade. The only reason for Hero Wars to start giving Facebook Web Soulstone events is by the cost of the gameplay. Story plus Phobos have chance versus Sebastian on web. Maybe, Mark. It depends on who else is in the team, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. Satori's kind of weak on Facebook and web. He probably needs a rework almost as bad as Judge does. What must I save to the next event on web? Lath, I don't know what the next event is, unfortunately. I don't know. Save portal charges in your mailbox. Save your platinum boxes in your inventory. Just save up everything you can. What's up, Vance? Welcome back to the live stream. Lean Satori is a good team. Yep. Lean Satori is a good team. Yeah, Lean Satori is a fantastic team. Undead Satori can occasionally work in Facebook and web. Yeah, I think Satori works just like every hero works. I think that there isn't enough reason to play Satori on Facebook and web. That's what I think. Oops. Let's do some guild wars and some guild raids. Answer some Qs with some A's. That was an unintentional rhyme right there. I guess we're not doing guild wars. We'll come back later for guild wars. We'll try guild raids. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see. So this is the lineup. It's this with Jew, right? Like, this is the line. I think this is the lineup. I'm pretty sure this is the lineup. Based on history, it's likely Fire Titan or Great Storm. Yeah, I think Fire Titan event is coming soon. I think it is coming. You're right. It has been often in the past. Oops. There we go. I'm not scared of Naos ever since I put the video out on how to defeat Naos. I know how to defeat him. So he's easy to defeat. Thank you. Do I have another boss? I do. Let's see. This is the physical... So we'll put Aurora in, and... I guess it doesn't really matter. I can put Karkh in. I'll put Sebastian in. I should have changed my pet on Aurora. Looks like it's not going to matter. Hopefully it's not going to matter. Should have changed the pet on Aurora to Kane. But that's okay. We fine. It's all good. All right. Back to the main team for their squad 2. You know what I don't have is a second healer. I don't really have a second healer leveled up, do I? Yeah, it is what it is. Get some Judge going. Maybe the Ascension event? It's possible. Could be. Could be the Ascension event. It's hard to say. Everybody's coming back this week. Everybody came back yesterday, the day before. So I think everybody's kind of getting back into the swing of things, but I'm hoping that we get a lot more leaks. I'm hoping that we get a lot more shared info ahead of time. Oh, this freaking Lilith. Die, Lilith. If I'd have played on manual, that probably would have been smoother. But I did not. If you look at past events, they have a new bi-monthly event every year, so not sure if Great Storm event will happen at all this year. No, they're going to have the Great Storm event this year. Surely they will. It's been 2 months, says Monta. Oh, you know what? No, traditionally the Fire Titan Soulstone event happens right after Winterfest. But they just had Synergy of Elements, so I don't know that they would have 2 events in a row, right? I don't know that they would do that. My guess is Fire Titan event followed by the Storm. Could be. Could be. Gotcha. That's good enough for that for today. Let's buy some buffs. All right, so as per usual, we're going to buy the Healing Converter and Astral Shield first and foremost. The Keeper's Blessing is definitely a huge buy. That's not necessary, but it's good. That's a good one to get. And then Insomnia is fine. It's fine. We've already purchased all of the gold buffs, so we're good there. I would say this week... Nah. Probably Stellar Tank Resilience if you're using Aurora or Rufus. But if you're using Alvanor or Isaac, then this is a pass. Maybe Immortal Hero. I don't like any of the epic buffs this week. The rare buffs... I'll probably buy Marksman's Opportunity because it straight up increases Jew's damage output. Or, I'm sorry, energy gain. Probably these two. And Dreamer's Retaliation, I guess. I'll probably buy these 3 if I can afford it. Those will probably be the 3 buffs I get. We got strength crystals. This is going to be a hard pass for me today. Let's see if we can level up our nebula any. We can. Health, agility. Agility for show. All right. We're going to do Martha for intelligence, armor, or magic defense. Let's do armor. Sure. And then we need a little bit more for magic defense. Just a little bit more. And then we're into tier 2. And then let's throw our strength stuff if we have any. We do. Health. Let's do... Oh, we can't do the critical hit. Let's save up a little bit more. Maybe tomorrow we'll do the critical hit chance. Yeah. And then the Great Trio Wisdom. Can't really afford much right now. Can't really afford much at all. I guess we can increase Marksman... Healer, or do we just save? Let's just save. We'll try to level this up later in the week. We'll try to level those up later in the week. What's up, Glenn? Welcome back. Have you seen Sudden Death YouTube channel about Hero Wars Mobile? No, Zola, I have not. And I would have if it was optimized properly. According to lore, Krista recognized Lars as her lost brother. However, it could be Krista's wishful thinking. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Calmap. What's up, Wasaboy99? Remy wants some more likes, everybody. Yeah, you know, she's upstairs. She's actually not feeling too hot today. I don't know why. She's been kind of quiet today. Topaz Blue asks, how many low-level crystals do you get in a week? I actually have no idea. I have not kept track. It's my physical team, so we're going to do... Okay, Sean. Take the wrong buff. No big deal. Is there going to be a Helios event? When was the last Helios event? I mean, sometime they'll have a Helios event. Andrian, the topics that we discussed in the live stream are actually published in the description. I'm just kind of doing all of this. I'm hoping that they give me some Guild War assignments here in the next little bit. There we go. Routes to Reels, welcome back to the live stream. I know something today. Martha has the Curious instead of the Key for her orange. She's the only hero who has that 6 or that doesn't match her primary stat. Interesting. Well, I mean, Scott K, she's a weird hero. She's a weird, interesting hero. She's possibly the most popular hero in the game. She's possibly the most actual used, if not the best. You know what I mean? Sebastian on Hero Wars Facebook and Web is probably the best hero, but Martha's probably used the most. Yeah. Killshot's Discord seems to be less and less active. Are the players leaving the game? I don't know. I don't spend any time in Killshot's Discord anymore. He's a full-time tradesperson. So like he doesn't spend a lot of time on there like others do. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, I think you can go look at the membership count. You can look there. A lot of times, like right now, Hero Wars Mobile is kind of in a lull. They just came off the Wintry Wonders event. The current event is a Qing Mao event. And, you know, it's not that exciting. Qing Mao's been around for years and years and years. So they probably just don't have much to talk about. Right? We got the Global Championship around the corner, but I think that that's basically in a waiting. Like, everybody's just in a holding pattern until we get more information for that. 68 degrees, a little chilly. Psh, January's a slow month. Glenn, it is 41 degrees. It's actually warmed up considerably since I took the boys to the bus this morning. No Guild War. Do I have... Maybe this is a... all... Guild War participants, the bridge is down. Please make your attacks. I mean, I guess I can wait. I'll wait. There's no sense in me attacking. No sense in me attacking. Okay. There we go. All right. We're going to quickly plug the Discord while at the same time going on to our next topic. Okay. There we go. So one of the cool things that we have active in our... Oh, man, don't do that. One of the cool things that we have active in our Discord is this bot. Now, the bot isn't always the most up-to-date, but it's a really interesting tool that anybody can use for like a general idea on how to invest in a hero or what teams to build with the hero. And all you got to do is... in the mobile sections, there is there's a channel called the Mobile Bot Commands. You go in there and you type .teams Qing Mao. You can see how I got .teams Qing Mao. It gives you a list of usually around 10 team ideas. It's not, like I said, it's not always the best, and you'll have a hard time finding some of the newer heroes in here until it gets updated. I'm not sure who does the updating. I don't know who owns this actually. I don't know who owns this, but it is a nice little tool. Somebody just used it to look at Yasmin teams, actually. So that's pretty cool. So I thought it would be interesting to take a look at some of this. Because the Qing Mao event is live right now, we can take a look at some of the different teams you could build with Qing Mao. And maybe I thought we could talk about why they were built in such a way. So with Aurora, Aurora is just, a good tank all around. Qing Mao is going to provide the armor penetration to Dante. And then, of course, Nebula is going to boost Dante and Heidi's damage output. So very straightforward team. This is a very similar take on the ADA, right? But a little different, the second team is more of a blender, but using Darkstar instead of like a Kira or a Ginger or... Usually you see Darkstar paired with Daredevil quite a bit. It's kind of one of the more common teams. But I like that second team a lot because it uses Thea. Right? Again, you're using Qing Mao to increase the damage output of Darkstar. And Darkstar has got that big frontline damage debuff. One of the Darkstar's Violet ability increases the amount of damage that you do to the front line. Pretty cool there. I like pairing Qing Mao with a hero like Ziri or Luther, although there aren't any Luther teams listed here. Qing Mao can take a couple of hits without dying. So when Ziri buries herself, Qing Mao is going to boost the damage output of Kira. Jet is providing critical hit to Kira. And there's Martha in the back. I think that you might want to see a little bit more Sebastians with this team, but this is not a bad blender variance. Astaroth, Qing Mao, Kira, Dorian, Thea. Double healer. Not sure I like that team. Not sure I like that team at all. But Qing Mao, Kira, you can see a lot in this lineup. Qing Mao, Kira, you see a lot. Down here close to the bottom, in the 8 and 9, you see a lot of Sebastian Jets with Qing Mao. The 9 team, Aurora, Elmir, Qing Mao, Sebastian Jet. I don't like that team either. It's double armor penetration. Both of those heroes are damage dealing support heroes. But I can see the use. Giving them all critical hits. I can see why that'd be effective. One of my big things that I'm looking to do in the coming year, in the coming months, we need to overhaul the Discord. We need to start using it more as a quick access place for uploading screenshots and sharing information. Right now, it's just got some good areas, and there's definitely some underused areas on the Discord. I'd like to start doing giveaways through the Discord. I'd like to start sharing more information per event. Like every screenshot that we get for an event, we're starting to see more and more of that over the last month. And I want to get it. I want to get it more accessible on there. The websites, while extremely helpful, is very difficult to continually update for me. And I think just sharing a screenshot to Discord is significantly better. The problem with doing website changes is you have to open up one window and then find the website on the list and then open that up and then go to the edits tab and then open that up and then find the correct page and then open that up. And since the website is so big, it's got so much data on it already, so many items, so many large spreadsheets, so many images on it. It takes forever to open, even on my MacBook, even on my high-end PC here with the dedicated hardline internet connection. It takes a long time to update, and it's very clunky. And you guys know by now that I just hate updating my website. I don't enjoy it at all, and I really can't compete with Hero Wars Wiki. So I think we can make the Discord into the destination instead. Is bot considered optimal patronage? What about Asgard? No, the bot does not talk for... The bot is only for mobile, Mark. Welcome to the live stream, Klaus. Good to see you, my friend. No, there's no bot for Facebook and web, unfortunately. King Mao buffing Yasmin is good. Yep, King Mao buffing Yasmin is great. Is that the bug team? Kira Sebastian Jet is bugged. Yeah. Can you use the bot and see what Satori teams there are? You can, Monta. You can go check it out. Qing Mao Undead for extra attack power. Or armor penetration. I can see that. I can see that. It's far easier to find information on the website. True, true. It's far easier for me to update the Discord. All right, so I've been getting this question a lot. Transitioning a little bit, we're, let's see, 35 minutes into the video. I want to talk about these totem fragments in people's bags. A lot of people are confused on how the totem fragment situation works, and I thought we've cleared this up, but I thought that I'd take a minute just to kind of discuss it again. A lot of you got totem fragments for Christmas, Winterfest, excuse me, from the Letter to Winter clause. Some of you did not open them. Some of you are just keeping them in your inventory for whatever reason. And a lot of people are asking me, primarily they're asking me if, does the item in your inventory but not used, like if it's just sitting in your inventory, like you have to actually use the item, and I don't have one to show you. You have to actually use the item for it to become a totem fragment. And until it actually becomes a random totem fragment, it doesn't count towards your bad luck protection, right? And a lot of people think that the big money blue balls or the Titan artifact spheres, that even if you open 10, then you're effectively opening 500 emeralds worth. And I'm actually not sure that that's the case, but I've seen so many people say that in the last week that now I don't know anymore. A lot of people believe that the bad luck protection for the Altar of the Elements has to do with how many emeralds that you spend. Only the emerald expenditure, not the physical quantity of Titan artifact spheres that you open. But then there's a lot of people that say that that's not the case, and I'm actually not sure anymore what the difference is. But I will tell you this. If you have the fragment in your inventory, and you haven't opened it yet, then that does not count towards your big money blue ball bad luck protection limits. Okay, it doesn't go towards that. So what a lot of people should do, I should say, is open their first one, get their first one for 4,500 emeralds. That gives you the quest, which I don't have active here, but that gives you the quest in the quests tab to get a bunch of free emeralds for doing that. You get all the emeralds back plus 10% more. And then spend 45,000 emeralds, which is a tall task for, pay-to-play players. But spend 45,000 emeralds on this to guarantee your second fragment, because the jump from 45,000 to the next one is several hundred thousand. And that is when you want to open the Titan fragment item, the random Titan spirit totem fragment, whatever item. Confirmation bias? Yeah, definitely. I asked this question to support. Perfect. The bad luck protection relies only on emerald spent. Yeah, that's what I thought. But so many people are messaging me that, like, no, it's how many you open. Like, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. A lot of people were saying that that's why the Titan artifact gift was the best gift for Winterfest, because it helped you towards the total that you needed. But There's a browser extension that will tell you when you are due for your next shirt. Yeah, it's not officially licensed though, Jeff. Be careful. It's against the terms of service to use that. Be careful. Yeah. Hero Wars Central does not officially support any Chrome extensions for Hero Wars, Facebook, and web. Totems are very important for Titan fighting in Guild Wars. That's it. That's all. Titan fighting in Guild Wars. If you have a 6-star totem, see, I have a 2-star and a 2-star totem, then you're going to be a lot stronger than those players that only have a 2-star totem. It's like facing a team of 6-star heroes with a team of 2-star heroes. It says it's made by Nexters. I could put that all over my stuff too, Jeff. Pretty sure it's all about spinning emeralds. It would make sense. I can 100% confirm that only emeralds count towards the bad luck protection. You can receive a totem earlier, but the 100% guarantee is only via emeralds. That's probably what it is. Somebody else said, let's see, who said bias? John Knox says confirmation bias. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. I believe that's all it is. But I'm never asking for a totem fragment ever again. I'm not, because I don't like playing. I don't like fighting with my totems. I don't care. I just don't enjoy that part of the game. You should play the game how you want to play. If you don't like it, there's absolutely... Oh, man. Stage 4, that's all I got. See, if I had a better totem, I could have got past heavy stuff right here. But alas, I do not. You can't... It's impossible for you to make me play how you want to play. Impossible. You're not the boss of me. Plain and simple. Whenever I see the 0 totem image you have up for fire, I think of a tiki cocktail. I have a Karkh team. Any idea how I can fit in Aurora and Celeste? Yeah, Karkh, Aurora, Celeste, Kai, and Sebastian. Karkh, Aurora, Kai, Sebastian, Celeste. That's your Jamie Jam right there. That's your Jamie Jam Savage. 12 more years and you could have all the totems? Yeah. Woo. Man. No chance. No chance. How is the Zhu doing? The Zhu is doing all right. Let's keep working on the physical attack. That's fine. Enchant that up. Oh, nice. Just enough. Just enough. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Do I have enough artifact pieces to level up an artifact now, though? Nothing there. I can't spin that. Who else am I leveling up? Yasmin, no. I guess Dante. Alvanor. Yeah, why not? Good enough. On 5 servers, I got 10,000 emeralds, 1 random totem. They gave me Earth to get all 3. Oh, nice. I wish I had a guild that did that for me. Sure, I think you might have to beat heavy stuff on manual mode. It's possible. You guys want to go try it? Let's go try it. Let's go try to beat heavy stuff. I'll be dead in 37 years. Charlie, you're leveling for Asgard or other usage? Mark, just for Asgard. Just for Asgard. I'm close to doing 20 million damage. I'm close to doing 20 million damage. So I'm not leveling up Zhu's items at all. I'm not doing any of this right now. I'm strictly power leveling Nebula, but I need to level up Zhu's artifacts. And any strength materials go towards Zhu, whereas all agility materials go towards Nebula. Oh, I got some. Did I get enough? Faction won't come to Facebook until October at the soonest. How many do we have? We have Undead, Engineer, Grove Keepers. Who else do we have? We have the Blessed. So that's 4? That's 4. We don't have Chaos or Mystery. Yeah. To battle. Let's go heavy stuff. Not nice. Those were my gifts from Santa on 5 years. Thinking about not picking Synthase again, but need them for big money of blue balls. Yeah. This music typically isn't my vibe. Your tank disappeared. My Avalon disappeared. Oh, that Araji. Get reflected on. Big rock coming to your face. No! Ouch. That's, the enemy Earth Totem just reflected all kinds of damage. Oh, why did I do that then? All right, nobody do anything. All right, there we go. Now I need a big ult. Big ult for Hyperion. Blam. Throw up a shield here. Come on. Bonk. Okay, big hits. Big hits. We blocked it. Throw the shield back up. I think we're going to be fine here. This Eden seems kind of tough, but we got him. Poor Angus. Poor Angus. All right, let's keep going. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for believing in me. Good stuff. Good stuff. Got some good rewards. I'll take it. Oh, I want to go see if I got enough to buy this. Gloom, Despair, and Agony. What did he say? Oh, bad luck. I can't hear the background. You guys can't hear the background music? Can anybody else not hear the background music? Braxton, the Elemental Lords are stage 7. Stage 7. No music. Interesting. How long has that been going on? I turned it up about 4 decibels. Look at this, about 25% more. Ned S hears it on YouTube. All my Titan teams are with a 2K and I get stage 5 every night. That's nice. Nice. Is this too loud? Is this too loud or is this okay? Too much, says Aloha. Or says, why do I keep calling you Aloha? Says Richard. No music was better, says Pat Fez. All right. We'll turn it down. We'll cut it in half. We'll take it down to about negative 4.3. A little too loud. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're still a good ways off there. We didn't get that. Dang. That's fine. It's good. They should allow conversion of pet potions to gold. Yes, they should. Yes, they should. Okay. Sorry, hold on one sec. I'm checking on something off screen here, and I don't want to accidentally show it. Sorry. One more sec, guys. I apologize. One sec. I'm sorry. Hold on. A little bit of technical difficulties. There it is. Okay. All right. So the last thing that I kind of want to talk about today is two big issues that a lot of people seem to have, and I feel like maybe we're talking about Titans too much. I'm not Titans, factions, excuse me. Talking about factions too much. But this point keeps coming up that they're making too many changes. First of all, Monza, you keep saying that. And yeah, I mean, they were eventually going to have all of the heroes in tribes anyway, right? Like, can't we agree on that at least? Like, that despite where the heroes ended up, like, some of these are dumb. Like, why Anvari and Maya are in the Way of Mystery and not in the Way of Nature? That doesn't make any sense at all, right? Aesthetically, that doesn't make any sense. Now, Orion makes sense in the Way of Progress as far as the story and his aesthetics and everything. But he makes way more sense in other tribes. Potentially the Way of Nature, possibly in the Way of Eternity. He could work in the Way of Eternity just fine. So the point that I'm trying to make is I'm actually not even sure what point I'm trying to make here. Like, this is going to happen. This is happening whether we like it or not. I don't know. I guess I lost the point. Why am I not using Yasmin? I think she's too weak. I think that if you don't prepare for her, just like you don't prepare for other heroes, you know, she's a tough fight, but I don't have any trouble with Yasmin. Don't read too much into factions. Topaz, I agree. Like, it only really affects these 12 heroes, and to an extent, you know, some ancillary heroes here and there, but it doesn't really change things that much. Finkelzo says, it's not that big of a change, but first I'd like to see how they'll make heroes interact with their factions. How do you mean, Finkelzo? Like, what do you mean by that? Do you mean, like, for example, how strong Karkh gets in the undead team? Is that what you're meaning? Or, like, for example, how strong how strong Yasmin gets in the Way of Nature? Given the abilities that Alvanor and Darkstar have. Abdurm says, maybe the reason for this is to not have one faction with too many heroes while the others have very few. Maybe. I've been thinking a lot about these factions over the last 2 or 3 days. You know, I put the video out last week. About 10 days ago, I put the video out with the help of Assassin, showing the different holes that each faction has, and each faction has some pretty glaring holes. There are 1 or 2 that are complete, but each faction has some pretty glaring holes. I put that video out, and then this morning I put the faction tier list out. And then tomorrow's video is the Hydra, like which factions you should level for, you know, for Hydra fighting. So there's many layers to this, right? And this is what I think is my ultimate concern. And this is kind of what I've been trying to elaborate the last, you know, 5 or 6 minutes or whatever. There's these different layers to this game, right? At the very top, you have, you know, the legendary Hydra head, and you have the global championship, right? 15 heroes for the global championship, and then you need some mix of 45 heroes. Some of them can be duplicates to fight the 3 Hydra heads, right? 15 for 1 Hydra head, three teams of 5. And then, like, what else really is there to focus on? I've made this argument in the past. You know, we have these spreadsheets, like this. Let me find it here. Let me find it. This spreadsheet that Adam Rocco put out a couple of days ago. Here we go. This spreadsheet right here, he put this out at the end of November. This is showing his personal best damage numbers with maxed out heroes versus each of the each of the Hydra heads. And the video that I've got going out tomorrow is going to show you, which factions matter the most with this specific list of heroes. But I think we're running very close to having a funnel of heroes, like a specific lineup of heroes that's going to be the end all be all of Hero Wars Mobile. And I think it's dangerous. I think that Hero Wars Mobile is kind of painting themselves into a corner with this. They're going to continue to release new heroes, right? And these new heroes are going to have to be considerably more groundbreaking than the last. And we already see that with Amira just completely nullifying Krista in some instances. We see Zisha just crushing, midline teams that have low magic defense. But depending on which of the 3 Hydra heads you're tasked to fight each day, like Facebook and web, I think Hero Wars Mobile is getting close to a solved game. Why would you level up the new hero if you have an existing hero that kind of counters it? And you can argue that there are counters already for Zisha and Amira and every other new hero that's come out. They exist, Otherwise, they wouldn't introduce a hero whose counter is a hero that hasn't been released yet. They wouldn't do that. Well, maybe they would. Maybe they would. Everybody that levels up Amira is going to have the best team for the next 3 months until the counter to Amira comes out, right? No. I don't see it yet. But there is a set of 15-ish heroes that you can do everything with. That you can do absolutely everything with. Everything. Every part of the game on Hero Wars Mobile, 15 heroes. And it sucks that you need 15 heroes. You only need like 8 heroes on Facebook and web, but that's the point that I'm trying to get to. I think with these factions, they're getting closer and closer to that situation, that ultimate situation. I could be wrong. What do I know? 15 for Outland and 15 for GA. Outland is another thing. Yeah, you do need 3 teams of 5, a potentially different 3 teams of 5 for Outland. Jiv says, even though it only affects 12 heroes now, but will they change heroes in the future to benefit more from factions? I think they will. I think that every reworked hero going forward will potentially have something to do with factions. I think every single reworked hero, like they're going to rework Krista sometime this year. They're going to rework Karkh sometime this year. They're probably going to rework Fox sometime this year. Who else? Possibly Galahad. Right? They probably will adjust their skills a little bit to include some kind of faction boost. That's the fun of the game. If nothing changes, it would get boring. See, Zol, you wouldn't say that if you were at the top end. That's the biggest thing. And this is the thing. This actually frustrates me to no end. I'm in this influencer developer Discord, right, with some of the other, like with Killshot and Tim from the Hero Wars Facebook group. They don't want anything new added. They want a static, solved meta for Titans and heroes. They absolutely want nothing added for heroes because they have this idea that the hero meta is completely fixed. It's completely solved. They don't need to worry about it. They know what they need to know, and that's it. And they're trying to hide, protect, gatekeep this information. And the same thing happened whenever the Titans got skins and artifacts. They got frustrated because things changed up, and it's just like only the people at the super high end that don't want to learn and adapt. They don't want to figure out new strategies and counters and all of that. And like that's just not going to happen. Like they want a boring game is my point. They want a boring game. I didn't know Galahad was a Cardinals fan. This is actually a West Frankfurt Redbirds hat, not a Cardinals hat. Griff. So everyone build the same. I mean, Zol, everyone was building the same 6 Titans for a while. Everybody was building the same 6 Titans or 7 Titans or whatever it was. They weren't building all 12. There was no need to. Like, they literally had a chart for every single defensive matchup, every single permutation of Titans on defense.
They had a way to defeat that with these 6 or 7 Titans. Like, it was solved. Tim and Killshot, suck it. Know that the skills of the Guardians will influence the whole faction, so yeah. Yeah, but you look at, Finkelzo, you look at Corvus and Morgan and the skills that they have, and they don't innately boost damage output. They kind of in a way do, right? Like having it gives Corvus more options, that's for sure. Corvus. Here you go. So Corvus's ultimate is modified by the number of undead allies on the team, number of Eternity allies, whatever. So his ultimate is more effective, right? So it gives more options to use Karkh. Aside from that, oh, I forgot about this buff. I completely forgot about this buff. Increases allies' physical and magic attack for... I completely forgot about this buff. Completely forgot about this. Huh. I was only thinking that Corvus's undead abilities were the strike and the royal defense, where he yanks. Oh, this isn't even undead. I completely forgot about this ability. How about that? Yeah, you could be right. That might have skewed my thinking a little bit. Meh, that's biased though. I don't want to look at Karkh. I want to look at Morgan. Morgan temporarily boosts undead allies' armor and magic defense. Increasing the magic defense of Karkh could be considerable. Heals undead ally. Could be. That's true for Cormor, but it might change once faction starts. How dare you? Good stuff. How many times do you get surprised by the outcome of battle with unusual heroes? All the time, Zol. And I'm happy for it. I'm happy for it. I don't get upset. Don't get upset. All right, guys. So tomorrow's live stream is at 12 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. UTC. That's 1,200 hours Central Time. Somebody asked me in my comment section earlier today to start giving times in 24-hour time format, because people in Europe don't know what they don't know what AM and PM is. I was like, people in America don't know what 24-hour format is. So sorry. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Look for that Hydra video tomorrow morning. It's stuff that you guys can do yourself if you want. I just kind of put it all together, laid it out, spread it out on the table, showing you my dirty laundry, if you will. No, I'm sorry. That's my OnlyFans account. Excuse me. I cannot wait to see you all tomorrow. Great live stream today. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.